Grand rising to you all the lovers, all the patriots all over the world. I bring you good tidings from the over every. I bring you good tidings from our ancient father. I bring you good tidings from our ancient spirit. My next prayer for you today that you are totally well. In all your ways, today being Friday 14th of November 2025. We are here again as usual. Salvation for humanity and redemption. So I'm going to be playing the podcast yesterday of His Excellency, the Air Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. I think we've cleared the hair already. We are beginning to see the land in deceit. So let's quickly just listen to it.
And until I left, there was no letter, no request. You don't give somebody, for this government money, for me to disburse. There has to be a request.
Definitely.
Right? Yes, there has to be a plan. You say, I want to build a museum. This is the design. This is how much it will cost us. This is the contribution we are looking for.
Yeah.
There's nothing of the sort. There's no requests, no design I saw. I won't ask Barrister by SSG. I said, call the palace. Where is their request? Okay, even if they don't have, let them send us an account. Let's send some money to them so that they can have some money to prepare these documents. I made that offer in 2023.
Is the monarch aware of this push? Is the monarch aware of your push?
Don't take my words from it. Call Barrister and ask him. It was SSG. Ask him. And if the Accountant General is bold enough, he will confess that it was in my office. I said, what is going on with this? Because you know me, I check on everything, on every project. So at no point, we've never seen a design. If there's a design, they should show. That's what I'm saying. But I can go into the files and show you the designs, I show you the requests, or the update reports that MOA used to send to government every quarter.
About the one of the MOA. Now, all the lovers of freedom and all the lovers of Gosen, our first commenter today, Madam Kingdom, Voice AB, you are lifted. Now, when we started this very struggle, that the palace was or were weaponized from the onset and militarized to suppress truth in society. A lot of you will always feel you're always using sentiment. And I always warn us here, this fight is complicated. If you must come out and fight and support anybody, make sure you are defending the truth. If you must come out and defend anything, make sure you are defending the truth. You are speaking the truth. The God of nature is going to wipe your eternal generation. God wants to free his people. All what's happening now, for those of you that follow up yesterday, Obaseki never insulted anybody. But you could see that constructively he explained himself. That is how a leader does. Obaseki had his bleeding up to today. Now, have they been able to push up the other party is not using anything? I said it right from day one. They are using the palace to witch hunt their political opponents. It's what they do. If they want to rubbish your name, they will tag you Ogyon Baku. And all these aliens and vagabonds abroad, they don't want to hear anything about the palace. They don't want to hear it. Some of them, they can even create bad name for their children, forgetting that the same way the people in the palace were giving birth to, also the same way your father and your mother gave birth to you. You also have ancestral background, the same way they also have their own. You have a grandfather. I think the palace, they are defending the will of the ancestors. Now, how are you defending your own? And most of you even support it. It's not even your father. That's the most funny part of it. He's not your father. He's just a stranger in the land. who came with Gbagbati and take over the land. Okay, why were children of Israel not comfortable? Despite Joseph was also a king in Israel, in Egypt, sorry. Joseph was made a king in Egypt. But after Joseph, the first agreement they had with the first Pharaoh and Joseph, the Pharaoh died. Also Joseph also died. Another Pharaoh that now emerged. Now see reason why he must have to subject the children of Israelites as a foreigner in their land. At the initial stage, it was very rosy. Let even assume when they took over from Ogiso, it was still a little bit pleasant due to the Ekyobaga Treaty that they made together. But today, it is hard time we trace back our history. So for those of you that say, it's not my father, it's clear. Don't you see we don't have the same modality of doing things? Don't you see that we does not lie? What did you need? And for those of you who do children, you are supporting another ancestor to be fighting your ancestor. Why me calamity no sooner that way? This fight and not be as sonatica may be, not be saga, is a spiritual revolution. So for those of you where government they give money here, and you get states, na kingdom, you know one go. Ma de wag when you tie bonu wa. God they answer me o. I not be honorary person the world na think o. If Nigeria was a good country, they don't spoil most people head. I reach when you go worship. I reach when you go use the name to pray worship. So don't cut our word to be one kind thing. We are here to save our people, not to dehumanize them. Now I'm going somewhere. I will also be playing another video to us again. Let me just quickly see if I can be able to share to one Facebook or other platform precisely. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share this very broadcast. If you are watching, make sure you share. There are so many things our people is not really getting clear. They feel just normal saga. The most of you became identityless. Where my ancestors were. It's a fight between two ancestors. It's a fight. It's a fight between two ancestors. And stop losing emotions. Our ancestors were enslaved by these aliens. I was telling somebody one day, I'm not in this Europe to come and build a house for my father. I'm not in this Europe to come and build up a shelter. I'm here so that I can be secure. I can speak from here. Or email Lawebo. I would have done. I spent 16 hours on top of Mediterranean Sea in 2003. So if no more where we marry. So let me speak my truth. All of you to leave me alone. When it gossip in me. Why get me make beluwa? This is a mission. We are on where would you say? Other people don't need this suffering, man. This is a long age, whatever. This is not the fight starts. Everybody where just they speak. They just want this war. You think it's everybody that doesn't know what they are doing? We know what we are doing. We know our boundaries. Nonsense. They might lose emotion. You are here in Europe, a rock bagu way. Tell me the proactive measure your palace have ever one day woke nana in Europe. Even when they have the strength to tell Fulani, leave this very bush, nothing they are doing. They are not doing anyone. Thank God you people are very lucky. I'm not led today to lay calamity on you, but I will still seek that permission from the God of nature. So it's breaking from here. We're going to be talking about Moa. You do not force respect. You earn it. Respect is not what you force. You can't put gun for my neck. Now, why do people like us respect President Donald J. Trump? Why do we respect him? Because of evidential value he has for humanity. Why do we today, up to today, we are in prison with Nnamdi Kanu? Because of evidential value he has for humanity. Why do we also support Obaseki? Because of the developmental tribes he brought to the States. Obaseki were addressed as Adolf Hitler. I don't know why some people they lie. Now, who is the real Adolf Hitler? During Obaseki, everybody is in a door there. Let me mention, not the way Manuel Agbogu knows Obaseki at this. None of these vagabonds and these aliens who does not call Obaseki Ogionba, he never go after anybody. Now me they are here for the defender, and we still have limits. Even his brother, you can never use Obaseki because he supported Obaseki. Let him not take the authority to start arresting anybody. Even when Fulefu arrested him, he not pay back. Now, who is this Adolf Hitler? That was what Obaseki were called in the palace. Now, all of you can still remember vividly on how the palace destroyed more than 60 houses in one village. It is very painful. I get my mama, oh. I get my mama. Oh, my, you know, I come in knocking. I get my mama, oh. At times, I wondered about people. You sit down on the throne and lies. You see the vaccinated. You see all these morons defending stupidity. I don't know what's wrong with us. Even most of the children, they are Idu children fighting your own father. Now you want to call no la Nigeria wa bear you wa boo when oh man, I get him. You ask Nigeria not here boy no let me we. At times you want to allow a lot of things to be okay, make her live them as they know rich. But you can't still look at the other side and say, man, we need to start supporting good governance, which we have been doing right from time. Obaseki explained everything yesterday. Now, they were not having, he told them, bring your whatever, what you want to do. Let the government say area where it can come in. Now, I want to ask Edoilin, you own your artifacts. So what this guy have already explained, let me play the other video for you. I think the former commissioner also. Let me just play it for you. Let me quickly play the other video before I explain what I want to explain.
The Benin Royal Museum and the Museum for West African Arts are two exclusive events, are two exclusive structures. The misinformation is that they are going about lying to the Edo people, lying to Nigerians, that the returned artifacts are in possession of the Museum of West African Arts. And that is not true. In November of 2021, France returned 26 treasures to the Oba of Benin. In June of 2022, the Germans returned 1,130 artifacts to the Oba of Benin. In July of 2025, Netherlands returned 116 artifacts to the Oba of Benin. This is public information. All the returned artifacts are in possession of the monarch, as gazetted by President Buhari. So there is no contention over the possession or the whereabouts of the returned artifacts. And the Oba of Benin, in his wisdom, has stated that the Benin Royal Museum was to be built specifically to house the returned artifacts. What the Museum of West African Arts has in their collection has absolutely nothing to do with the returned artifacts. What they have built there is a research institute, an archaeological campus, to help for research and promote West African arts, not Edo arts, not the Benin arts only. And so the misinformation, which has been deliberate by this administration, is to deceive the people. The day the Supreme Court gave judgments to the administration, we saw it on video, Adam Soshomole telling the governor to immediately revoke the Museum for West African Arts. That has been the narrative peddled since this administration came upon. Whatever the previous government did, there's been a deliberate and consistent witch hunt to destroy whatever he has done.
I guess, audience, we can vividly understand what's happening here. Now, the question I want to be asking Edoili, now you are in the possession with the artifacts. Why not use your IS money to build your museum? I can't get it. No, why not use your hands money and build your museum? Or cultural center that were built. We are not metamorphosing to become a place today that anything can be done there. I don't know what you people's problem. I don't really know what is you people. The color of your problem, I don't know. Now, you see they have already indicted themselves. The same thing they did in 1897. Adolf Hitler is calling people Adolf Hitler. What was the grievance you people were having towards Obaseki? Because, okay, you know, can't deport Mofiuyi. You guys were expecting, if we were to be Okpewolo, if we find anything, but that was why Okpewolo said that if this our brother in UK, he dare not step his leg again in Nigerian soil. How many threats like that do you see that Obaseki made? Obaseki brought a different dimension to governance. He gave everyone freedom of speech. Obaseki brought American government to Nigeria. He gave room for criticism, no matter he don't say anybody towards anybody. But he was still named Adolf Hitler. Do you know what? Just to discredit him. Why will a palace be used for such a thing? Why? Why? No wonder. I don't even know why I give people why. He's really one idiot. I'm adding another one to it to do one not useless, you know. Any importance, and he must be removed. One mark my word. He must. We can't continue like this for crying out loud. Now, what kind of life is this? What do you want your children to learn? No wonder I do all of them, they all lies. They are the biggest liar in the world. I mean what I know. They don't have to fight for freedom. I look into the interview, I wept. My own personal wealth were bigger than the one Jesus Christ wept in that book of John 11 verse 35. And for those of you supporting this nonsense, my dear pains, when we say, let's leave down a good legacy, so that they not power where people will say, I sow good seed. Do you know you are so evil seed for your children? A lot of you today are going to Mawa. Do you know why? Because you were the same father your life live. Your father, your parents, they live. Now, what are you trying to buttress to us? You are trying to buttress to us that your own parents, your own ancestors were bad. That's why you also support bad things. How did people like us started speaking truth? We were talking this very narrative they pushed that it was true. Now let's speak the truth. Now you now come to a time that will say, but we are like, what if we have been saying truth about the state governor and we have seen a lot of shenanigans from the palace? We should talk about it so that they change. And this same you, the state is going to be also unbearable for you because the society is not even saying for you to stay. I think every one of you is expired abroad now. By 2026, let me do this breaking news for you. I saw this very article in Sarah Reporter that Tinubu need $1.5 billion to procure injection. Look at it here. $1.5 billion to procure vas. The same next year, yes, some Muslim here, they are going to be bringing out tax ID. Yeah, I tell you, I mean, thank God, God knows that doesn't hate anybody. But the people I hate and I dislike are liars. That's why no Edo alien will go unpunished. No Edo alien will go unpunished. That's what we assume. Nothing will stop it. Now, how does you sleep in the night supporting such an evil? Now I see a lot of people talking. Why Nyagoa? You guys have lands. What of the money na no evil? Why not use your name to build? Other kings, they have other things they are doing for their people. Edo State, a Delta State were carved away from Edo State in 1991. You want to compare Benin with Warri? Or you want to compare Benin with Sapele? Or you want to compare Benin with Abraka? Tell me one particular place, Noaya Gear, anywhere in Delta State. What have you people achieved ever since that time? Now, when Obaseki were lecturing the Edo lad that have the center of their brain yesterday, I saw a lot of reason what you were saying. He said the government have no money to do anything. What you do, you partner. Okay, you are bringing company. Look at the percentage that can be able to contribute. Contributing it, you know that when that thing happens, it's going to boost in economy. Do you know why today there are no more work in UK? Let me break your bubble here. The government have no specific company on board. If there is a Toyota company in the UK, what the government does, it can help them to procure the land. Okay, government will give them loan. They will come be on percentage. By so doing, he created job for all UK citizens. This is what Mowa wanted to do for the Edo State people and his environs. I can choose now, so okay, I want to carry this Burger King to Benin City, for example. I will go and partner with them. Now, if I draw the proposal to the state governor, look at what I wanted to bring. Go say, okay, what we can help you with, we can give you a free land. How much can you employ, sir? To start with, we are going to be having warehouse so and so place. We are going to be buying things from farmer in Ugo. We are going to be buying in Ronigbe. We are going to be buying it. At the end of the day, the government look at it. This one was also boosting our economy. Direct and indirect will also be coming from there. The government have no option than to look for a strategic place. Maybe okay, one building further there, the government not to use them again. He go cut and give Bogakembe back in, build this thing. Because one, it's also going to give employment to its citizens. That was why Obaseki draw all this initiative. Now you finish school. Where do you want to work as a biz admin? There are people that read arts, for example. Where are they going to use it to work? No, tell me where are they going to use it to work? Can the Palac be able to manage the whatever museum they are demanding for? Now, if you even need it, use your money to build it. Why the government assist you? They go Mure. You don't know how they get their money. You guys will want ambassador somewhere. What does the ambassadorship bring to the people? Certainly nothing. All you guys are doing is to constitute nuisance. Nuisance is what constitutes. We have some idiot today, a moron, who does not think. Government marketing and government marketing. For example, now I'm bringing a company that can employ 5,000 people. I settle with Wati here. I mean up with the governor. The governor says, okay, we can assist you in so and so place. But every profit you make in a month, you are going to be giving us 2% as a state. Then we go sign an agreement. The government, what it will do, it can give me any empowerment that I need. Give me police. If I bring the working material, the government go help me secure them. At the end of the day, the 22% where I promise them, now me go get everything. If you want fire enter, now me go build them myself. I saw they remit the 2% they give the government. Why all our people will finish school, they'll see where work. That was the initiative Obaseki brought. Obaseki said another thing again. He said we should fight for our right. I've been saying that from time. I know nobody going to give me accolade. When I know I don't want to leave Obaseki for weight right from time. Because I know that he's a part and parcel of this very mission. And my next prayer, whatever thing he might have done wrong against his ancestors, that have been my prayers. Because in this very struggle, we need a leader. A leader must be there. There must be a leader. He spoke yesterday. Do you need this? Is speak energy. The man, he knows book. He knows what governance is all about. He not seen no put those states in the right direction. I guess what Obaseki Odon, the whipping of Obaseki that don't level that he go past Jesus Christ home. You just use your okay because of personal hate of Obaseki. After these people have spent millions and millions of dollars, you want it to be given to you for what? Because people won't affect by. Because your father was a vampire, he sold slaves. I don't know who is giving you people's mind. That the 21st century under President Donald J. Trump. Oh man, no boy you who be queen. Rudor you viere when we do it now. Oh man, no boy. Oh man, the under his administration. Ana boy you who be. Ana boy you who viere Charles. Oh we be Pope Francis Iba. Then you think you are going to go scot-free with all these shenanigans? And the whole ambassador that came to Nigeria, don't say we are attacked. Then you want development. How is it going to come? Now, how many times did our Oba, when he was in European Union, one of these countries was ambassador, how many times was he attacked by a foreigner? Then why must you give him to such a thing to be done for people? They are coming for you people. This was what you guys did in 1897. They are coming back for you people. You are good. For those of you that showed your face that very video, a career away phone. He and I forgive you what? We will not forgive you people. We will not. You did not consider the ticket they bought. The money they spend. Not that this is for you. Now, since the artifact have been with you people now, let's assume they kept it somewhere. It's also come to a time. And the reason why this thing were brought back, it is because of the season we are. Because God is taking everybody to his own core value and how we were supposed to be. That was why it was returned. Now, these people used to make a lot of money. If you guys were to be business-minded by now, the artifact they brought is yielding money very much to fear quality. Okay, why be Royal Museum? Because ya jebani a reception ya agbe pa your wow. So now why I agbe lo mana? I'm not interested. A cartoon mate, I'm not interested in your cartoon. Dates of my run wani ave mugiwa okay. Your dates have been restored. Good, no problem. But I'm not interested to watch any of this nonsense. Our children, they are not so interested because any value no je. Now they brought these things for you people. What are you not using it for? Don't you know that you people does not know how to do business? Do always when we agbele man you and only God knows. Do always when agbele man you and only God knows. But the secret of that meetings that we had allegedly, the reason why they never want to give it to you guys at the first time, no why they be agbele man because a witches and wizards they working. I pity people not support to war. I pity the people. A nursing mother who momo yeke was supporting nonsense now. Ah, karamasata. If me don't boy you at all. The calamity no can me. Oh, now you are many years abroad. A life you wear your name and because of the evil no yegbe. Are we supposed to even come abroad at all to start with? The little resources we have not been managed. And those cities moye, how is the oil going? We should start asking questions. At the time, okay, Donald Trump in our Nigeria back where work at the door, why we thought those why none of you have been able to say, okay, look at where this oil is located. Look at the benefit my community is getting from this very oil. This MLA today that is supporting the Palac, they cannot attest to anything. Okay, this very signature, when I want to put it for my passport, when I want to get my first residence, the signature that the Palac signed for me, or when people say, well, the Palace have not helped them, why lose emotion? Okay, the potency not there for humanity. A honeybee, or my potency say, a palace one. Do you know what? A honeybee, a nana miewoni, a mere na miewo. Some people call it mere. A mi bunaya or any. Tell me one particular thing. No benefit for human, a real human being. Or you know. We have seen how you boggle this very guy in Germany. When I young woman, he just in a kehune, on a kegwagune, on a allegedly or one man women I believe. But why Adolf Hitler? Because let the people build this thing so that you can connect other Africa with it's like Obaseki. He ain't doing my dear Edo. I explained it before. If you call it Bini or Edo, it will be too strict. Let's elaborate it more. So that it will stumble the capacity of other African countries. When I was meditating, God lays in my heart, the God of Master software. Do you know? It can even be okay. They can even do it for more money. If you want to enter this place, maybe $5. But for you to look, check Benin artifacts, Ghana artifacts, Central Africa artifacts, Moroccan artifacts, you'll be paying 1,000 naira to enter from one door to the other. Then by so doing, you are generating money. Okay, I've watched the one of Benin Republic. Which one is the one of a Ghana Ashanti? No, to enter there, it's just small money. You can just enter 1,000 naira for a full family. All those are then it will boost the economy. That's what I was having in mind. Tell me, can you people this same demonic kingdom or what? Can you gather yourselves and organize yourself? Okay, we want to go to Ghana and invest in this very place. If money there move bank near Munu. Okpewolo will be the first governor. No, do you know why? You are not going to be having accountability. Oh, what damn Okpewolo. Okpewe. Oh, what damn Okpewolo. Okpewolo is the most senseless idiot I've seen in my life. Very, very senseless. They are using you for their personal selfish interest, not following constitution. Now, if you want to stop ambassadors from doing something, you don't need to talk to attack them. You pass through court proceedings. First of all, look the paper. You are using your personal selfish interest. He even told you people, bring your proposal. What you want to do. If you don't even have the money, send an account. He used the SLG for witness yesterday that we can go and ask him that he was even what they call the other man said. He was happy when he made such a statement. Tell them to bring their proposal. You guys need your money. Now, Edo State governor, if not because we're not here, did the constitution of Nigeria permit a monarchy system in Edo State? Is the palace supposed to be under local government or Ekenoye? Or Makeke? Here we governor to boy a fortune passive. Or can move there a governor that totally limited or total you bono. So when I watch our salo boy that is not ready to do anything for you. If I were led to Lagos today, don't pray I shouldn't be led to Lagos. Ya ilawa menuwa ilatian. Because sakamu wana wamaswa dele ne big baba. Awu can clear. When are you going to have sense? That you drove away indirect and direct job 5,000 jobs. If humanity art and science, they would have been getting job. People would have even been like to go and be reading that course. How you can go to Antipoli and read arts. Art and design students if they would have been at least by January, all of them will submit their CV and say, now, what would have satiated the capacity of other countries? Let's go to Museum of West African Art. Where is it located? In Edo State. That one will first of all give the whiteys one sense of humor. I'd like to say, do you mean all African arts are out there? They are out there. That will make everybody. Even Edo State will be more busier than Benidorm here in Spain. Even Marbella. It will be more busier than Greece and Rome. These are what other countries are using making money. Now, how did these people generate the money now? Because they kept it somewhere. People was always coming, this one, they were using human being to serve it, because when they moved this thing from this thing, some people from Gabon and other African countries, they saw the queen wavio. A queen ye chas or VM na neso. A man time I wear given a worship on our man, been a queen be a big. There are most of these things. Now, why were you invaded? You were invaded because of your atrocity. That's why you were invaded, and you will be invaded again. You will be. This time is going to be very brutal. You will be. If they can't invade you, wait for the next government. Any governor that is coming 1 month in office, you are gone. You are gone and gone forever. Then you will be in prison for life. Crime against humanity will come. And they still keep on doing it up to today. They are doing it. They don't want to change. That slavery mentality, no why you can command and rule. There was a picture, there was a video one in Shanghai. He talked about that very video. The palace were sitting down, while Okpebholo sat down there as a slave. I think this one should be the video, right? Let me see whether this one is the video. Let me just show you the beginning. Okpebholo were sitting down, were standing as a slave. Okpebholo was standing as a slave. Oh, this thing, now make this thing come on. Okay, not be this one. Not be this one. Not this one. Let me see if I've shared this very thing. That guy is a Sangha. That was the people that used to praise Okpebholo before. The guy right now, what was he not saying? He said, Okpebholo, these people, they are going to put you in a state of cardiac trouble. That's what the guy told Okpebholo. He's an Esan guy. That's what he told Okpebholo vividly. He said they are going to put you, and they are using Okpebholo. They are using him bitterly because they know that Okpebholo is an Ozu moron, according to midgets. A midget, what Okpebholo for? Or said that guy is cunning. Or that was the only time the midget temata. He described midget. Oha. Of who he is. If I know I'm going to be talking about that guy, if you see the way Okpebholo were sitting, the king were sitting on the very thing. Okpebholo can't go stand like this. Constitutionally, you are more bigger. We are no longer in the 21st century. We are not a monarchy system of government. Even as big as UK, that have queen, he still respects his own prime minister. The prime minister have his own special chair. Every time one go Okpebholo were sitting down, standing as one of those slaves on Mwada. That was why during the waiting Okpebholo now almost about 2 meters. I be less okay. Let's say 2 meters. Or Okpebholo you go come. Do you come to come and serve the Oba, or you come to come and serve the people? I can't get it. Who were we respecting him? You are pulling down the constitution of the country. You are supposed to follow the federal constitution, 1999 constitution as amended. Every other thing is supposed to be babash. Give them their normal respect. Why are you governing from the palace? I can't say. The palace have no relevancy, no evidential value for humanity. You cannot learn anything from them rather than to insult. Now, they ascribe this very right to themselves. They have the right to call you any name, but you can't speak. Now, look at the blunder. You are calling somebody Adolf Hitler. You are calling somebody with destroying social houses. Now, when the palace you go, this guy, I don't want to mention his name. Prince Okoro were boggled. We are boggled when I am one man. Now, who is supposed to be the Adolf Hitler here? Now, you were spoiling a man's name on international scale, and those who have already know your history, that you guys are wicked. The book of Isaiah 48, verse 22. He said, there is no peace for the wicked. Our liberation, we must liberate ourselves, irrespective of the shenanigans. This nonsense needs to stop. Everybody was supposed to be a part and parcel on how the state to grow develop. Now you are dragging it to yourself. If you really want the state to develop, you should also be the one to start querying governor. Governor, during your campaign, you said you are going to bring foreign investors. And those foreign investors, we are not seeing them. If you manage a school, he am a main winner. Now the few ones that comes, and you were in this abroad, who might use your ambassadorship to draw any better initiative to abroad. From abroad to Nigeria. Even most of our get today, they would have not leave home because all of them, they all escaped. It is when you escape from a very bad place, whatever thing that used to make money outside of my country, that was why people are still selling themselves up to today cheaper. A lot of our people, whatever is damaged, is search for money. Anyone, okay, via rehabilitate any man here, you got a cost. Enemy trafficking whatever. Now, did you put in any proactive measure? If not for these people, no who we are now misusing it. There you any human trafficking. No, 80% of the people today. That's why I was never a part and parcel of it. What then? I told some people that invited me one day. I said, we do not do human trafficking. It's not done. Our leaders are aware. They wanted me to start giving them. No, I will not do that one to my brother. No, they are not human traffickers. These people, their parents know at home. Our leaders don't care. And that is the truth. The truth needs to be said. Now, when you see the suffering in your family, you want to go and meet somebody, please, now, it was an agreement. Now, since the Palac lay cost on it, so why not go and destroy your house? I don't want to use such a language. I'm sorry for that. I'm not a party to that. Why not go and sell it? Now, no proactive measure. Up till now, a more be a matata bovi market by 2023. The same thing wherever we are. Now, tell me what the Palac stands for. Abroad, now, 80% of our parents, even for this abroad, they look at road to farm. It's blocked. And only one mobilize even one was so who to go and clear the bush or show where the land who are impersonate. It shows that the land is not for you because una cherish you one. You know, I know that this very struggle is for me. That's why nobody can discourage me. Let everyone be given billions. I wait a moment. I will still come out and speak the truth. That is me. Nobody fund this very thing for us. Nobody fund it. Other person can be funded, but not me. I have passion for this. Our people must be liberated. Your great country don't be big, but I can't get it. Where be your work, but the same thing. Well, don't you know that this thing we are not supposed to do it? Now, after you might have do this thing, you want your husband to cherish you. The same way you were told in prophecy, your husband is going to carry you as a queen. After you have sold yourself in all European country, you want to still be treated as a queen. Our society is giving us headache, but we are not seeing it from that perspective. You are in a Duro house. A government then we are criticism and it's a matter. We are because a canary go nowhere. We are going to pay tax. I'm going nowhere. Now, what are you doing about the natural resources you claim you have? And what did your king, what man did your king have for you? What man, come on? In the 21st century, people want you to see, accept that you are a slave. For what? Those days are gone. Those days are gone. And they want to keep on doing it. How will a Palac be used? It was used against Ali. What was the offense of Ali? Was bringing development. What was the offense of Ogbemudia? What about this military man that they also later were having my bug and to destroy you? Now Obaseki. You think that these people are bad? I remember walking now. Every governor that did not pull road well, that's why they don't bother about infrastructure. Have you ever heard now the partners? The only way we have seen them speak. Oh, Tagbogbo, Tigbogbo. I have no really meaning for you that go to farm in the village. Emowa Bini Royal Museum, whatever Royal Away. He have nothing to add to your personal life rather than add to their life. What would have something to add to your life? They don't want it to function. Maybe from there it gets a Sovedovere. Maybe from Greece, from Rome. Ave bossy my son sharp. Oh, we are the isn't it? Isn't it? There are young girls that if women over and they have a VRF case, me have a barrier uni. Hey dad, I want to go to Nigeria. Where are you going to run and do? My friend said they are going, and I need to follow them. Okay, now to you call the whatever embassy that's there, because as soon as students are living here, even in Nigeria, they are civilized. They put a call through to the embassy. So and so person, they'll be embarked on the journey. Why your children? Most of you, they follow their friends. Your children will follow their friends to go and spend 2 days outside because we are 18 years in. That's how would have been happy. Maybe some guys in the row. Who is this man? He want like a man. Or we remember before you know, or we do bring in light to that guy's life. One man need the video. One man need the video. One need working. One need working. Yeti bonowa. Ya wasu anu wadi nu dazi o tornado no you work bolori. They don't know what's called development. Now you think those of us abroad, we are still interested about whatever. It might be an name. As you can see, I'm good though. Oh my God, no say Spanish. I feel Tom Evona. I'm one in free. I'm going or we have a tamawe. We don't struggle here. So who says Simon was say? We are doing this thing for our loved ones at home. That's why we are doing it. Our people never finish school who are graduate. They clean up a meal or whatever. Now talking about the UK aspect of it, they are no longer working in UK today. Do you know why? Because some of the home care, is it not home care you guys call it? Some of the home care in the UK, in my royal will maybe you used to convey about 15 people. At the time, a man will low, then you can choose to close up. There are lots of supermarkets. The circulation error, say, let's assume, like, is it not Tesco they call it? Okay, let's use the word leader, for example. Maybe in Manchester, about 10 leader or take a river. I'm just giving instances. Now, at the time they are closing 8 to remain 2. Automatically, the people that used to work there, they will not be unemployed. Tesco supermarket, unko. Let's assume now they have about 1,000 in the whole UK. And 900 is closing to remain 100, automatically unemployment. Now, Nissan, as the car company, they used to produce about 100,000 cars every year. They now look at it that since Ferrari have come to this place, I can't do it. Instead of we producing 500,000 or 100,000 car in a year, we want to start producing 5,000. Automatically, other thousands of workers will also drop. That's what's happening in the UK today. The unemployment in UK recently is about 1.8 million people. Recently. That I saw a lady that did a video who also conversant with news. He said that they use card till they buy food. The way they buy electronics for Spain. When money enter your account, the supermarket go collect the money. That's what they do in Spain. There is hunger and starvation. People right now that who can think, not because they don't know how to think. So far, you don't feel beg. The real people that are in UK that know how to think, who have their braces out of their head, they know that the UK are falling. Do you know why? Because somebody like me, I lay cost on UK. Because they are the cause of this very menace. We are to. Our people that ran to the UK, their life today is miserable. It's not okay again. Now, look at the whole initiative of Baseki be brought. Radisson Hotel, Osemo Power Plant, the same MOA, and a lot of them like that. Look at the employment this thing would have brought. Automatically, the people that were supposed to be working there right now, they're not going to Yahoo Yahoo. Now, if you are working in the place, you find out that there is a future here where you manage the manager. Imagine just look at some of our people that will also be working there. Maybe you are part of people no Kehunema to go and check the artifact. You are also working there. You can also see a foreigner tomorrow that will just come and like you. Please, what's your name? Maybe automatically when I say in Spain, you were deported because you were a moron. What is some way you feel Tu es de español? Buenos días. ¿Qué estás? ¿Cómo sé que tú hablas español aquí en Benin City? Yo viví ahí 10 años antes de mi deportación. Oh, qué pena. ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora? Ok, toma mi teléfono. Llámame luego. Cuando yo llegué a mi hotel, así hablamos. Automatically, you that was deported, you have also gotten a white friend that both of you will mesh tomorrow. If you know you wa, edo eli, if you know you wa, you say wa wu, you man or on online, you wa wu you say. Wa man wa feel boy na, ma ze boluwa, oze na no wa dona. Go and look at criminality. Wa kidnap you do. Why are you so lani akọ yiramso? Let investigate all of you. Come and show us the work in we work. No, ya feel a 1 million vehicle. Come and tell us the work you work. You know, because the government is lawless, all of you will be investigated. As you take any, you guys have boys not kidnapping no one now. I don't need to allege this. Because now no man they came out. You guys are working along with the Fulani. We know that most of the Fulani, they are inside the bushes. A farmer need kidnap. No, don't wawe. Every banana, you guys have started again, kidnapping people, demanding for ransom. With the security outfit of Baseki built, but no man can kidnapping at all. That man built up a security outfit. He built up this security whatever this camera. He fits it somewhere in Benin. They crumbled them. How will a government job be coming? You crumble EDU, IDS, you crumbled everything. At 21st century, people were more five when I got to register with school again. You take out to 30 years back. You are a bad person. Where them man here? Imagine you were lawless. Now you rank the people will revolt one day. The very day the people start thinking right, they are going to collect their right in 1 million or in the name of the palace. Look how they use it to put fear in everybody. Oh, I got one. Or now why you bugger? When you are bugging, why because of freedom of speech. Now, Europe here, you have the right to talk to anybody, but don't say you are going to go and throw bomb. Have you ever seen anybody that was arrested in the whole world? Even Emmanuel Macron some years ago, somebody slapped him 3 months of baby imprisonment, or even Ladana will pay unemployment. Somebody slapped Emmanuel Macron. Do you know how many leaders when Prince Charles, because he is a king, let me call it a late king, when he went to Cork in Highland, they throw egg on him. The guy were not sentenced to jail. He was not sentenced to jail. If judge asked him, what were you trying to do for mafiosi? I just throw it on him because I doesn't like what he's doing. That guy is more than fucker, man. As big as Donald Trump does not arrest anybody. It was even recently when BBC doctored this video. They went to go and edit his video. He charged them about whether $1 million damages. Those ones, they are not running a task getter. Nobody defame you people. I'm aware, okay. You are going to make a video where you know where you're going to be. Una the Kanu said, Wagawu, Unwomanagwaya Berewa. Which is true. What is also if you work Benny and Suhun? This is what you do. If you know okay now, if you just talk for Facebook, you go just quote Bible. I'm not supposed to insult you. Really, I quote Bible. I get mama, you know a coming, okay? Now why you got furious about it? Now you know where your mama burial my coming, or why are you doing it? You should be proud of it. Anything there was a guy, I think this guy that live in the US, a brother over to the game, maybe the guy there now. When he talked about how 2 sisters were married, Doyle came out and said, which right is he has? So when people talk about what you do, I know beyond your way na me you know what whole up. Imagine a man that went to go on rape over your hand. Then tomorrow people now see you on the street and call you rapist. Where do I go? No shallow. Why must you quarrel? Oh, go away when I go. Then why go more in la public domain? Let people talk about you. It was written in 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. He said, let the elder that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially those that labor in word and in doctrine. Let people talk about you. It's your right to talk. Some people don't come here and not write a mumu. You guys have to see so root a mumu now. Maybe to you gele mumu because it's a matter. Because you come from a lineage of moron. A lot of people say something you don't know the one. I put the video I did yesterday, I be there for yesterday. I talked about it. There was a guy, he wrote. Then I quote, he said, this wicked guy is still alive. Now, I don't know why you call me wicked. Maybe because of the water trying, or magba and wa. But make again myself do because I protect lives and property. My 20% of it. Nobody will suffer. But up to today, natural resources. But those natural resources, who is in possession of this oil well? Who is supposed to make sure things are fine? Is the Palac not supposed to work with the state governor to make sure it's fine? Right now, he's working with the state governor to make sure the development in Malawi. Diplomats who spend their highest money, a donation viral. They even want you guys children to be a part of the board of trustees. But now we can't wait to be what will be more than that. At the end of the day, maybe on the long run, only they say the guy will survive, right? As a board of trustees, you go I will work maybe once in a while, maybe once in 3 months. If we will about their account where always where we don't even live. It must have to be you guys. If I were to be you people, one artifact in me. Why what the artifact in me? Nikuye, what do we awa? Did I make myself clear? Nikuye, what do we awa? If I want my car to send to where? No ame bueno or law, according to Spanish. I should go and buy a hair refresher. Better one. Either in Mercadona, or I can also go and buy from the perfumeria. You know how we can send to get a remote home. A decision many. You want to be seeing those artifacts in one particular place, then build your own. Let the state government help you. A state government might not help where, so you want to also use that one. Why are so ye? Because wapanya the artifacts, but wamawe rokpao. It was the collective effort of so many persons. No go away, again. You guys claim everything to yourself. Not really 2022. Unigo wa emi Has he generated any money? Not really 2021. Unigo wa emi Not really last in a whole land of glory. Unigo wa ya kwa ago bonu gbesi. Obone mwigo no Mosisi. Unigo wa ya kwa. You think everybody will just keep quiet, look at you people's shenanigans? Then every one of us should remain. A more beer or Wama game I or my fugitive do what? Get the state in my organ, no. Very well, why kid don't work in to Alibana. And those states should be having all that thing people don't have. But when you people are very rich in culture, the most cultureless set of people I do in here. Why me ropa? You call no we not them be. Here why me ropa? Agwa me niya. O bet on me we o garioka. In school I go chop corn. Belle the worry rabbit. I want man no way me no committee sin now. Your committee, a dog committee. How we one man sin? Or do I worry everywhere? Then the same people who call themselves they are Christians. Christian for where? Christian bear there. As you people got an ancestors. I got my ancestors. I'm also doing the will of my ancestors here. Most of you are proving where your father were slaves. That's why we were reincarnated as slaves. I was not born slave. Go and check my history. I have a village. We are warriors. We are not Munye people. I'm here representing my full ancestors. Bring it on. My ancestor was a mighty man of battle. They were warriors also. Because you came from somewhere You brainwash them in a Kyokbaga treaty. I don't even know the people who conspire to sell Ogiso Danasi to all these aliens. I don't know who do that. And these people today were Wagwamado Gwa. How did these people take over Ogiso Danasi? I can't say. Everybody is in bondage. More than 800 years. Look at everybody that came abroad. What's our benefit today for flats? Look at it today. What have we had to? Our people are dying. Every one of us right now, Ogima Egbeya is contaminated with big gates. And they have nothing they are saying about it. They are not talking about the insecurity or rebel. You are talking about your artifacts. The life of every citizen is supposed to be better than those artifacts. If you steal American artifacts, they will not come and look for you. But let any one American citizen be in danger. That was why precisely 2021, Donald Trump sent the Navy SEAL, although rescue one particular person that were kidnapped by Boko Haram. I showed part of the video the other day. Artifact is more better than the employment. Now we have the artifact in Arukpa. A big state of doom. We are seeing a state of Lodiba. We are seeing a chaotic and aquatic state. We are seeing a state of resonantia magnetica. We are seeing a state of Nehu and Nyenyewu. What have changed? They are not talking about their lives. Our people are being kidnapped every day by day. The 6 persons that were kidnapped in Uronibe some months ago here, Amamion, Omaka Warokpa. Up to now, ransom we are paid. One look at Esala where the Justice of Pevolo is from. Kidnapping everywhere. What proactive measures are you people putting? Criminals. How do you think you guys are more special than that? Is it not the same red blood we bleed? Or is it not the same skin we bought? Or is it not the same set of teeth we have? Who was my brain is saying? I be a can one on my baby. Even while ye biwa, the damn Muslim be work or I wonder people that see keep quiet up to today, you want to remain a slave. What they are still trying to all today in our state, or Igbo cannot even try to you. Am I be bony? Igbo cannot call you now walk a negro king. Uhuano akon. I can atari. No Igbo now we call you mono in Spain. Mono me where cheapazing or sir. Or monkey. No Igbo will call you mono again because their civilization. Even some of them, their parents taught them how our father were used. That's why at times they look at you, they resist you where you are here laboring when you are mucho dinero in su país. I have been told Newton que tu está haciendo aquí. Su país es más rico que España. There was a day when I was seeing the body of Christ. I was mentioning the Bible said nothing God cannot do. My boss brother, they say me I go that side. Which kind of God? He insulted me. I couldn't look at. Now only we go to Korea, we both say they don't know God. But they know God, their life is good. You will know God, now you they suffer. Now our people are they start to the talk say, malady. You just come abroad, you go use craze, they go chop aduro. The same people from the palace. Tell me one moral value these palace have added to their children. Look at all their children abroad. Now people where they should say, a rich man can never call you Ogyomba. Somebody that have life. We have a lot of them around us. They are children. They are also in this very struggle. Their own children come out now. There is one guy in Spain here that meant 2 years ago. He said, Benike Wari. He told me 1 or 2 history. He dashed me money. He said, everything you are saying is 100% true. But when no man can't be Runda where you because you are an intellectual. Era you are not beyond my neck boy. Umati ya history where you couldn't think. Because you're selling bro. You were Zodiac when you were coming to Europe. How will a reasonable person support this very shenanigans? Why will a normal person support this very slavery? The thing have no importance. A Spanish him a king. 46 million people. All rebel now. 46 million people. They have a king. They work on a low key. UK have a king. They work on a low key. Oh wow, Ugano. Even when go and look at AM0NG Watalo lies. You guys are not ashamed of yourself.
Tranquilo.
See, you are tranquilo, mami. Ususo men lado eliengbe. Unwe bona togbuwa. The woman they pity me. What these people are giving to us here, if your palace can give you fat, if our palace can, your dirty palace can give us 2% of your life will be more better. They help your children in school. You don't pay commandor. How many of you pay school fees abroad? Okay, every month for primary school or secondary school, you get one money where they come out from your pocket where you in school. Now what bear you ever one? Is there anybody like that? Say okay, now you get one money bill where they carry come for you, you must pay. Apart from when you want to start going for degree here, normal college they pay over. They make our system to be good for everyone. Yeah, we are so now who are you more about? A school magi wajo and one magi wame. Who they do go? Ya man a block you to mate. A block you to mate it bear there. Then why you want to use here you wa? Hey man, the regular master on the government house. You see all chiefs in our gather. Our boy beleku. Egbe na zengi. Awe wani azengi ye. Eman why dehumanize I tell you guys is going to pay. Who will pay our atrocity now? I move at this time. Who life imprisonment you are yo. Is it not the same UK no beruwa? I will worship you there now. I hate some great group of persons. For those of you that have not known a war, no. One day you must definitely speak the truth. Even after I say, you must speak the truth one day. The name I have way. That's why I'm standing here representing many people that be dehumanized. They're not bad if somebody is your enemy. But something is bad, who we are no enemy when why you wear us your buyer soon. The nanotechnology of Agbu why else your back, not your load there. I'll go our song book I will wear. They collected everybody's right. I don't know what's their problem. Oh, so, City Boss, thank you very much. You've already shared this. I just see it now. City Boss, thank you very much. No wonder you have gone viral. Stupid set of people. If I'm your enemy, what is bad about it? At the time one person says not going to eat, then there will be enough food for the remaining people. Why not take it and say, okay, that one is minus? One of our mother in Italy, when they started this very nonsense, we were conversating. He told me, okay, you even on here and young woman. Then I was not pandering. How am I going to return this thing very badly to people? I was the one that returned it here. But I feel your favor. If I'm your enemy and so what? Who will tell me by? Okay, is it bad for me to be your enemy? I can't get it. Okay, I'm your enemy. All the making a bomb war. Any can a bomb war now. What is bad about that? Anyway, you know just that doya coin ball at the state you guys have been for more than 800 years, not even one single road. Not even one. Your children abroad don't have evidential value for human. They support all manner of evils. Go and look at the governor you are supporting. A lunatic, a moron. Can Okpewolo in his life ever address his people even after what God in another government has in? Can he ever? What press statement have Okpewolo did without making one dubious mistakes? Somebody during his campaign said going to be bringing security. You are in abroad, you are supporting such a government. May it don't happen to you. Nigeria will happen to you even in the UK and anywhere you are today. My value me no man. As they have already reaffirmed to us again where is still a principle of this very struggle on how we are going to get our land back. We will not relent. Look at what this one is writing now. Look at why would you own it? Everywhere my foolish. Umami era talogi. And what bear you ever? Everywhere my foolish. And God on Dokan. Everywhere my foolish. If you are not a foolish person, what is not making sense here? No, if you are not foolish, don't you see how your cerebro is gone. Imagine a born right from time immemorial. You sort people. God don't doka adrenochrome. My dog will have France wherever your children here are adrenochrome. Who make an have no ye. Stupid set of people. One of you may one useless father never gave birth to me. Oh man, are sick now. Don't go and look at the nonsense in the Atalo. Obaseki is Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler? Adolf Hitler? Who is the real Adolf Hitler? You guys think it's a joke. For every one of you that don't really understand the complexity of this very fight, a struggle no. Our venom or venom. No husband no. They must quit that very land. And we must be restored back when we can. We must be restored back when we can. What defend the stupidity? I wonder how people live their life. Now, what is interesting you about this nonsense? No, a Bible was the tell me one particular verse of the Bible that promote this kind of nonsense. You know? Go and look at the king of everywhere. There was a day, king of Spain. The motor we are having driving the permanent, you cannot revoke a molatian. Or you pay. The same law, no king of Spain, it's not above the law. If king of Spain, on our fear, more than 100, on our fear, 110 kilometers, we can 80 years. All pay sanctioning. A policia local, and what be mutani one, okay, plate number rain, we call it rain here, king. But all in my year, but it is decent. You don't need to bow with fire. Respect you ain't it, you don't force it. You don't force people to respect you. And now you respect over. You want us to be calling you God. Better you cannot protect anything. Causing commotion everywhere. Do you know how many whiteys our those state people would have also get all the house your no matter how they boy there are people who know their friend through work they come as a tourist. Let's assume now. There's one special thing here that happened in Spain. Just that people like us, you get what you know they like. My city here na tourist city, Benidorm na tourist city. All those Ibiza, Marbella, in Malaga, all those I thought. Let's assume I went there. I come across a British girl. I just approach and just like me. Do you know automatically? He's going to, if I thought I never get me to take go. That guy is going to arrange a visa for me to start coming to UK. Automatically, I visit from there, he go connect me to another thing. That's how things function. The gateway that would have opened for you to be better in life, all those na yoga zagonfo. Civilization you guys does not need it. Better that one way life you need. How can 21st century Ogun battle Suhun, Ogun battle Suhun, Osyoba Suhun, so why else your boy value? And why your boy below? Bring it on. Don't back over there. Let me see how powerful you are. Stupid set of alien. You know. It showed that most of you are representing you. Your ancestors were very useless. For crying out loud, they were the same people. They sold human beings. Then like we were killed here. Yet on him, say, where does it happen here? They don't know. It is still very fresh. They sold human beings. The UK, they have the record. The Portuguese, they have the record. The German, they have the records. They just bring this in to test all of you now. Do what you agbele, man. You guys want to continue your atrocity. Now, why will anybody that speak about the development of his state, why will such a person should be threatened? Any person that speak about the development of his own state, why will such a person be threatened? Now we are be advocating Okpewolo do this. Okpewolo is not owing me money. He's not owing me money. I call him a boron. Because of the developmental tribe in Omukia. To the governor we have before, either we are supposed to be having equivalent. Not that it's like you used to move with a university graduate or somebody in the university level 300 or whatever. Right now, who ya lele one part of Pakian who cannot even write his name. Oh, that we're digging we're digging. All that we should be that's why Okpebholo is not that more educated like Obaseki, but it is smart. Okpebholo is a mumuma according to midget. Okpebholo have a medulla deficiency. The immediate why I get the only time immediately at the year and anything. Right now, you have a by PC terrorists. So let me believe in you guys. We idiot, you know, my man. They don't threat anyhow. If you come in foolish, why ain't you right? Oh no, men are foolish. Why ain't you away? Let's carry that video, for example, we call Senegal people. Let's not even describe okay video now. If no one turn up back, he's going to say, "What who is this very man?" At the time, we not say, "Okay, this is a king." They will say, "No, if now we not magba, you know." Ere shall not be one today. Era not be me Ariana. Imagine you not going to be nigu. On have a day possible the baby any baby. Any two and baby for ring. Any baby. Any versatility. Any yogere bagge. One look at the Obaseki yesterday. Or maybe tear on anybody. Mana tear because we are an advocate. Imana imawari ebo amari ebo bati vision egba. That's why I'm not let to lay courses. No, I get there in Sema deliver Doni. Oh, Konwa Ugbelu Wagmo. A man just came here, so very much. Who are you? No, now okay. Now, where we work with the data, on your team, way. Why must you even mention it? Not you for me, say me, then see what you eat. If you are done well, like when in the book of Genesis chapter 4, when Cain killed his brother Abel, because God told them, make a sacrifice to me, a burnt offering. Cain was not accepted. God told Cain, if you have done well, I would have also accepted your own. If your father is good, we will praise him. If you are good, we praise you. Tell me the relevancy now. Uke kingdom ire. The value Okpa, the kingdom in the year you work, be rather than let down. Edo State governor. Why are they on international scale? Go and look at the way news. Don't you think we have allies? You are going to be invaded or you are going. European Union will not forgive you. American will not forgive you because who were kidnapping here. It was a kidnapping. If you want to stop anything, put injunction. That injunction should come by a reasonable court of law. Either federal high court or a state court. This thing, a policeman, they don't just come to you. They first of all bring search warrants. That must come from court. If the court does not sit, they will not come. Now, the court in order permission in over. Okay. After studying this very thing, you cannot do this in here. We're not going to get ticket here. Not be not getting their money for them. We're not giving a these people were kidnapped out of their will. You want to go scot free? I'm of the opinion any person I pay na you wanna run anywhere. If you guys not careful, we'll start campaigning about it. Anywhere no the everywhere you government or pay nowhere. We'll campaign and rebel you people. What boba one not pay no one. A level near before people will come and build such a magnificent business to promote even you, not them. Why they not build down for their place? Why they not go build down for Ghana? Okay, let's try we can help this very state. It was a help they gave to us. Who even know whether they will be getting the amount of money, whether they are even going to get the money they spend in 100 years time, only God knows. But the most important thing, our people will work there. At least if another bakers who we have a do akimi, all these natives now we selling us, we both want to do all this shopping. Like most of our beach here now Senegal they say here. Anytime tourists come, they must buy those Senegal shirts. They buy from them. Senegal they are making money. They also have some DC now where it be like small thing. They buy from Senegal. They are making money. Our area. Come on, kuku na we man tell we na tell we have a band there. Those one na only God know how they are living their lives. The people that has it, nobody will purchase it from them again because one have a lay cost. Then you guys want to go forward. Who are dig yeki na quick good. Or sure buy if you are soon. It's not bad for somebody to be your enemy. What here? I will be returning it. A jurisdiction or anything. Now no card day. Rubbish. We're not the one bug. I mentioned the other day here. The woman that was caught is very out of adultery. In that book of let me conclude with this video. In that book of John chapter 8. They pursued this very woman to the feet of Jesus. And one thing again I did not tell us the other day. They said, according to the law of Moses, this woman must be quiet. That to say, they try to convince Jesus now. Just the same way these aliens were trying to convince the ambassador where Obaseki is Adolf Hitler. He's a bad person. These people are doing, they wanted to convince Jesus where, according to the law, go and read that John chapter 8. Read it from verse 3 or verse 4. He said, according to the law of Moses, this woman must be stoned to death. All of them were carried so. Now, where is the man? They did not bring the man along. That to say a conspiracy carried. Now, Jesus Christ will write it down. He later raised up his head and say, okay, any of you that have not seen, be the first to cast up the stone. That was how all of them. Sluggishly, they dropped up their stone and they left. They would have stoned that very woman because they quoted a written constitution already. That it is mandated. That is to say, well, their own man to tag up Baseki as Ogun Bawe. Now, if you look back, we will not live up Baseki for you people. In your mama, or mama, or Roma, Hobo. Malake, very wasea. Wasea, ni mama like. Or Baseki family may not speak for him. Like, just let Nosa Baseki no Canada is not him. That idiot. Osiobano. We no longer. If he cannot fight his own ancestor, we will fight for Ago. Because we have already know what you guys mean. I'm not your friend who do a table me by. And he be at you now. No sense. We're not going to what soon. We're not sure about me. What soon? Carry one thing for life. I am your way. The only way those people show their relevancy is to fight for the palace. They have no cojones. They can never fight for a better society. You don't see them working at this thing, letting the negative narrative on have a marvel. You must support. You must support. Supporters club. A state governor, a time came. You guys stripping out of his own right. He was a governor at the same time, not a governor at the same time. But why you play politics now voting? But why you campaign now give up? Why you making you do you deceive man? Go and look at all your children abroad. How many made it? But now we don't guys senator we bo wa monu say wa. But I make an akuwa. I can't go one at Dakana miwa. One emma warun wasu hu wagun. Old name Kokoma for the bon TV we do oh tell thing e wa ye mure. In waya his slave we get ni. Ave me work now. Amen afigure no. Before Erioteji, Edo today codedly is see a city of blood. Edo today see a city of blood codedly. We are seeing to modern slavery. Even the slavery say. At times I wonder. So this was what our father went through. You can't speak. Go and look at this very man in Germany. Recently, Otedegbo is sparking her again. They are suppressing the man. They are suppressing the man. Omanori agbono do tema ta wa do rundu wa do bene life oge. Why mi ogo we mata no? Why mi mata wo oge no? Why will a father be lying? What do you expect the rest children to say? Nikuje obiya wa de. Why do biya wa? Go and build your museum yourself and keep those things there. If we don't imagine being a fool and imagine we after those artifacts. I will not be happy with only what you know, because work or how more implemented, I will even go on your but some of them they don't even know what is wrong with them right now. School for no work, nothing. All of you supposed to stop going to school now. Okay, Uniben Ekpoma, Auntie, Abraka, whatever. When you finish your whatever, your school, Wana Yangwina, and all of you right now are supposed to go and organize protest and come out and unleash on these very people. Like what Obaseki said, all these demons, they are not to 5,000. If you speak, I speak right now. Before you know, Igele will Saloba raise up Igele to crumble these people away. And it's Montian lad, you know, you're seeing a woman, you're seeing a way. A doto idiots. You see people with American passport supporting evil. No say any person who have a black planet down who except the real Kenoye. If you finish work here in Spain, for example, after working for 1 year, you go for maybe when I went out for you go for 4 months unemployment. Pay well. It depends. If salary no be at me, maybe 900 euro, 1,000 or 800 or something. In a year, una for 1 year, go for unemployment for 4 months. Do you know? It's the same law with the citizen, with the person that owns the passport and you that owns 1 year residence. The same law here. If you want to buy a house, I have a woman passport. Even Nigerian passport, una can buy a house for you. What they do now, what you are here number, even when you process, be that you have the money to buy it, and to do it anymore. From there, you can even get your residence. Now, tell me one thing that is working in Edo today, or like the Edo to the world. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. One is supportive, if working about what they will, because people were given the right to speak. Freedom of speech was their fundamental human right. They used it. That's why today you as an immigrant, I have a woman go have a zebo. You not have a due for your resident ID. They will not go and start beating your children in school because you are a fulefu. No. If you know why we assume that way, the same way they will treat you for free. So far you have the hospital card. What are we benefiting from the state? And what are you also benefiting from the Palac? Certainly no. If you cannot categorically say it in wherever places where look at the Yobone Palace in Ajeneve, don't know anybody walking soon. God always send warning before judgment. In Ajenwe, you may feel what my or magbe. I know one not righteous not here bonoma. And what any a be my honey. You cannot be doing by all that here bonoma. No, walk video. A lot of people will feel we're now why have a boiler. No, we're not do tiebo. We're not do tiebo. Or you were now why you none with tiebo. You will make a woman. Ebonagbe now. That was what our father have those days. That was the only court they will have. The only guy they are court those days. On a yard dollar, they want to get time on November. Ave penti rastan ave bodore ne dik potokis. You know to convert in Bible. They tawo kutuku to agle ya ben okay men do you wear vembo. Me wa men re. Iri ogo ma bago me. E boni ananwina. Why did these people in that book of John 8 verse 4? Why they don't get mad again to stone that woman that was caught in the very act of adultery? Because most of them yesterday, they committed the same adultery. They would have thrown that stone. But a dualian will throw the stone. All these people, they will see, imagine, your father is a complicit. For example, then you will be defending such a father. Because what can throw you, what's an ebo, and I think of Vorame, but then ebo Glemina. Why was the Vorame? What's your man vanish? Azembo, when I say Azembo na word, they are very truthful. Ni agbo ekweku. Maneda ki okpa ofie and worry because Ebo will just say the way it is. Dating the we no here mapa benemi because if ma mi ba gbon bungbe ne. One because of aduro ni ma do e. Woman to ya aduro ni ebe no. So that thing now is not inherent and we know the way we will take from our case. What take a fear where we said defense is not getting. So a normal thing. But Ebo Spanish person will tell you say me estaba molestando yo solo así. All waiting if you explain what to cow we na kek. But manage that matter where you know how to cow now. But Ebo will tell you everything. That the same character and attitude most of the children abroad have. They don't lie. Though their children also lie. Because their gene is what they have transferred also to their children. They are very oppressive. Who say when you have freedom of speech, you know man. If you write your comment constructively, I won't talk to you. You cannot just come and start calling me a fool. Fool for what? You are a fool. Did you are a fool? It will not drive the people, investors that come and develop your own state. a state, you know, when you a state of loading banner, you couldn't do anything. The investor came and you are driving them away. Are you kidding me? Are you mad? They did born with law one. Why do I tell Bonere? We advocate, also come out and advocate what our ancestors did back to your ancestors. Come advocate it. Any person that starts selling his co-human being, any person on media working never only get mad. Let everybody be laid cost on it and let dump this activism. Don't come and be defending your useless palace here. Any person that never want that land to be better, may go open and swallow up. You have a large meaning in Bano Wawe do Tawo, Wawe do Wale Killa la down who is you pena. But while we bought out when someone win a dogma, let's continue it. Than this blind argument. So there's the Aki un saludo muy fuerte todo el mundo. Ciao, saludo. Bye.